And then November came, guys. I remember. Ya Allah, don't cry, Ili, don't cry. Okay.
It's all good.
Dah cakap pasal tisu tadi, nak tisu sekarang. November came. And I think that was when my mom, she just fell. Okay, she fell because it was Deepavali. And she fell, and kita orang terkejut lah sebab dia macam tiba, guys. Like she was literally cooking curry chicken. Like she loves to cook chicken curry, okay. Sorry though.
Tak ada masalah. Don't say sorry.
Yeah. So that
at
was
your
when,
own pace. At your own pace.
yes. So that was when she fell, and kita orang bawa pergi klinik, and then she did her MRI on her brain, and that was when we found out that her cancer traveled to her brain. Also, this camera hates me.
That camera hates you. That camera hates you. Sampai nampak. Okay.
Nampak gila.
Nak nampak?
No, I just takut macam you bawah tu dia just terpotong kat sini.
Dia macam nampak ke kaki I? Macam tak nak nampak. Macam nampak ke?
Nak tunjuk.
I kata macam nampak kaki I saja. You know, like only my leg. That's what I meant. Sorry to the people listening at home. This is Borak Space every Sunday 8 PM. I have an eye problem right now. I ada bulu mata in my top left eye, and it's annoying me, and it's staggering me a little bit. Aku rasa ni pagi paling banyak aku nangis in my whole life.
Sampai ketuk sampai rumah tengok, dah pahal dah berair mata ni.
Ya, betul.
Kesian. Okay.
Tapi are you sure it's bulu mata?
I'm sure it's
you're
not.
very sure.
Dah tengok dah.
Dia bukan macam apa ketupit apa?
Ketumbit.
Ketumbit.
Ketumbit dekat luar, dekat sini.
Faham?
Kau kat dalam mata. Panjang pula tu.
Ya tu.
Potonglah sikit bulu mata tu. Panjang sangat ni.
Lama tak pergi barber.
Bodoh lah.
Saya si barber tolong potong kan.
And kita ada Ili.
Hi, thanks for having me again, guys.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
We actually met Ili at the Shock reward a Shock
Oh
reward.
yeah, Shock Award Show.
Shock Award show.
Anugerah Shock. Yang tu lah.
Anugerah Shock Award.
Yang tu. Kita jumpa kat yang tu. And then we were there, and then Ili was saying that macam, I want to come again, and I want to cry, and then macam, interesting. Interesting.
Okay, let's
very
go.
interesting choice of words.
Interesting, eh?
Very interesting. How have you been, Ili?
I'm okay. I mean, obviously, last year was a really tough year, guys.
Faham.
To be honest, it has been like a tough 2 years for me. So macam-macam berlaku. But I'm okay. I feel like it comes in waves,
Alhamdulillah.
It comes and goes.
Baik.
Yeah, how are you guys?
Asal benda tu tutup?
Lah. Mampus dekat sangat. Ya
go.
Allah.
Okay, macam ni.
Kesian Hakim edit.
Tapi Kim, sebelum tu untuk kau lah.
Tak apa, aku dah biasa dah sekarang. Aku tak perlu dah clap.
Wow.
Aku dah macam tahu dah.
Pandai. Macam ni New Year?
Okay lah.
Dia bukan tanya
Okay
kita
lah.
dulu ke? Dia bukan tanya kita ke, how are you guys?
Yeah, how are you guys?
Oh, dia tengah tanya ke?
Dia
korang-
tanya tadi.
korang dah
Jawab
selalu tanya
sangat.
orang.
Kau jawab.
Okay.
How was Melaka?
New Year saya lain sikit lah. Macam before this kan, macam sebelum ada anak, sebelum ada bini, aku akan plan satu dengan kawan-kawan aku. Kita pergi tengok bunga api ke apa kan.
Faham.
Tapi lepas dah kahwin tu tak ada tu. Tapi masa dah kahwin aku tengok dengan bini aku. Tapi masa dah ada baby, tak sempat lah. Sebab kita nak tidurkan baby lagi kan. Baby nak tidur. Sekarang ni tengah marah pula. Apa bunga api malam-malam
Oh.
Baby aku nak tidur.
Dah lain tadi. Dia punya priorities dah change.
Damn. Oh, before aku lupa. Assalamualaikum, Uncle Harid.
Kenapa
Kau
Uncle?
dah 30 siapa tahu.
Bodoh lah.
Ijak, you 30 this year ke? This year, I pun 30 this year.
sama
Jangan
kan?
lah. Kau ni jangan.
Kau ajar kan
Kau
budak?
ajar siap budak ni.
Uncle,
Tak,
auntie.
you berapa 21 You berapa 21?
Dia tak ada SPM lagi tau.
I 27 dah tahun ni.
Damn.
I 27 in the day of
Damn.
this recording in 9 more days.
Damn.
Ya dah 14
Ya, 14.
Guys, I don't know about you, but masa Ili turn 29, that was the first time. Sebab Ili tak kisah birthday tau.
Betul.
But that was the first time I'm like, wait, this is my last year being 20
Ya,
though.
Dah kena tukar depan tu. Dah tak boleh panggil orang adik
Ya, betul.
abang dah.
Ya doh,
betul.
kalau I jumpa kakak ke
Kan?
kak cakap adik weh.
Oh, sedihnya. Oh, faham. Faham. Ush, kesian uncle dengan auntie kita sini.
Tapi aku masih dipanggil adik lah. Macam orang jumpa, adik nak berapa? Macam tu. Aku cakap,
Tak,
Terima kasih bang.
tak. The only thing yang adik is in between your legs. Itu adik.
Ili tengok Ili.
Kau uncle.
Itulah, dia budak-budak nak macam mana. Tak besar lagi. Tak apa lah.
I nak hold on to my youth as much as I can. Aku just tak sabar jumpa Sky and dia panggil dia uncle.
Ya doh. Dia dah 30 juga.
Ya doh. Aduh.
Aduh, sedih lah. Dia tak adalah sedih, tapi dia macam kita kehilangan dua tu, tak?
Yes,
Selama,
betul.
selama
Kau akan dapat balik lagi 2 tahun. 32.
itu kat belakang, ni lah depan.
Masa lagi 10 tahun kau jumpa balik 42.
Ya, ya.
Budak
ni
zaman
jahat
sekarang.
kan?
Budak zaman
rude.
sekarang.
Disrespectful. Oh my god.
Lain tahun 2000 ke atas memang macam ni.
2000 aku 97 lah.
Oh yeah. Sorry doh. Aku just nampak kau nampak muda je.
Faham. Alhamdulillah. It's the new skincare. How have you been, Ili? You just got back. Well, not just got back, but you got back from Japan recently as well.
Yes.
How was Japan?
Japan best though, guys. Japan is just one of those places you all have to go.
Faham.
Especially kalau you suka like Super Mario, Pokemon.
Did you went for the Super Mario thing yang kat dalam
No,
Tokyo?
mahal.
Oh, how
Sangat
mahal is
doh.
mahal?
Actually.
I check per person macam almost RM1,000 tu. It's like 700 plus.
Ooh, faham?
Mahal weh. So macam tak apa lah. Kita tengok je lah orang
Tengok
naik.
je lah. Baik aku makan ke apa kan.
What was your budget going for Japan?
Wow, you know a lot of people ask me that. I want to say maybe like 12.
Wow.
Okay, faham.
Yeah, but okay lah, including flight.
Berapa lama?
11 days.
11
days. And you gerak banyak tempat juga kan?
3 tempat. So Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka.
Oh damn, yeah, those are all the major cities.
All the major cities in Japan.
All
Yeah.
the major cities. So then, okay, so you went 12K including was your flight, your accommodation,
Yes.
and makan and travel and everything.
I feel like tak including makan tu.
Oh, faham.
Sebab makan mahal loh guys kat
Mahal
Japan.
tu
Per
makan.
person you have to pay like at least RM60. Damn. Like kalau convert I don't know whether because our currency is you know, but it's like $60 at least per meal. So we will have lunch and dinner. That's already RM120.
Betul.
Breakfast yang makan dekat mana-mana.
Lawson ke?
Lawson kan.
Dan aku komplain makan kat Kenny Hills. Kenny Hill tengok bil kan, kuang asam. Roti je pun. Sounding like that typical kampung boy. Baru masuk KL. Yeah, jeez.
Kau punya New Year macam mana?
Aku punya New Year.
You buat apa Kim?
Oh, my New Year's is the same thing every year. We would choose a friend's house and then kita semua akan just lepak situ and then just macam tu je lah. Yeah,
Tengok
that's what we do.
movie.
Yes, tengok movie, main some dumb games sekejap. And then yang paling penting lah, everyone sits down and then beritahu their own New Year resolution lah.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you guys do that?
We just talk about like the highlight of 2023 ataupun like or something you want to leave behind and not bring the 2024. Tak ada New Year resolution takkan buatnya. Confirm. What's your New Year resolution?
I think I told my friends the same thing I told like the people in my TikTok lives where I don't usually tell people like macam my New Year resolution. Yeah, because like macam I don't know. I think it's a little bit scary bagi tu people your goals and tiba-tiba you tak sampai.
Oh betul juga.
Yeah, it puts unnecessary pressure on you and then false expectations as well because you don't know how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
You know how you always just plan
Betul.
the best that you can, but you don't know what's gonna happen after that. So I dah macam, you know what? Nah, what for? And
Yeah.
just had a simple goal, a general goal saja in mind.
Faham.
So, okay, for example, you guys, what's your general goal for 2024?
For me, I just want to be stronger though. Sebab dah nak 30 kan. So dah sakit belakang, sakit lutut.
You do.
So I just want to be stronger physically so that I won't have any problems moving forward.
Is that why you're going rock climbing a lot more?
Yes, a lot more. A lot more.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, that's also great because like macam ni, to tie it back with the whole New Year's resolution thing, I just find it so dumb the fact that people wait for 1st January and then they want to start something.
Betul.
Like macam why wait on a certain day kan? Just you wait je lah.
Like kau start je lah.
Start je lah. Kau dah sedar tu masalah, kau nak tunggu tahun depan buat apa? Settle je lah sekarang. So macam it's great the fact that macam you want to be stronger by the time you hit your 30s apa semua tu, but you already start the rock climbing
Yes.
and everything. So,
Yes.
so that's really good.
Yes.
That's really good. I want to commend you for that.
Thank you.
Welcome. Kau?
Aku rasa aku nak menjadi macam kau cakap sebelum ni, aku nak membina habit iaitu membuat lagu ni.
Oh my god, Haris. Yeah, dah lama tak buat lagu tau.
You doh. Lepas tu Justin kan Justin kan dah masuk faithful tau. So kita orang kawan sekarang. So nak buat lagu dengan dia. Let's go. Ya, lepas tu nak fokus juga Borak Space. And aku punya podcast dekat Stirk juga. Kita nak lebih konsisten. Itu je lah.
Inspired by Borak Space kan?
Ya, kau tengok Borak Space macam mana? Konsisten.
Setiap Ahad 8 malam.
Ya.
Unless diorang cakap nak rehat.
Betul. Sorry guys, kita rehat. Tapi kan aku nak ni jap lah, tengok kamera ni.
Itulah kenapa
kamera ni
dia
macam
tak nak
ada
tengok
masalah
muka
sikit
saya
kan?
ke?
Ya.
Sony ni tak tengok muka saya.
Ya tu, dia macam racist. Ya tu, tak suka Melayu. Orang Assam tu.
Tapi saya setengah Melayu so
Faham?
tiba.
That's why dia stay setengah on je.
Kan dia. Waduh.
Kita interlude. Aku ada tu member aku macam dia DM aku. DM aku kata macam apa ni? Mana boleh rehat? Aku macam oh shit, betul juga kan. So aku cakap dia, jap aku tanya bos. Dan datang balik, aku tanya bos kata boleh. Aku lah bos. Bodoh. Langkah aku lah.
Dia tengok cermin ni, boleh tak rehat?
Boleh tak rehat?
Boleh.
Apa? Wave pay? Kau.
Gitu. Sorry guys, kita orang rehat satu hari.
Korang kena rehat tau.
Yeah,
Okay, don't take rehat for granted, okay?
Gitu.
Like it's so dangerous kalau tak tidur. You guys think korang boleh boleh lah kerja 24 jam, tidur 2 jam je. Jangan guys.
Ni cakap dengan abang ni.
Jangan.
Bukan abang, sorry, adik.
Oh ya, adik.
Cakap dengan adik ni.
Yeah.
Look sikit angle.
Yeah, the complications you're gonna get in the future is
Gitu.
Faham? Tapi that's in the future.
Ya Allah.
Future Hakim punya problem.
Tengok budak ni.
Present Hakim still has the hustle.
Faham?
Because we're planning to do like so much more tau, like for Borak Space. I think like just 2 days ago, I tidur pukul 6 pagi kot. We were doing like we're planning to make like a story time for Borak Space. Yeah, so macam people yang selalu datang dengar. Sometimes people dengar this podcast tapi it's informative, so dorang macam struggle nak sleep ke nak dengar. So then macam you know what, I want to just release a section where it's just story time je. Some got like once a week. So that required a lot of time.
Faham?
So hasil demi hasil, you know.
Yes.
Hasil demi hasil.
Tak apalah, orang kata muda lagi.
Kan?
Muda
Kita dah macam tua sangat.
Kita ni macam 50 kan? Kita cakap.
Tak apalah, muda lagi. Gunalah kontrak tu.
Yes.
Nak buat apa lagi yang good ni kan. So Ili, in 2023, I think somewhere along the line you mentioned like it was a very difficult time for you.
It really was.
Yeah, and would you say like macam one of the difficult times was also the fact that your mom passed away?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Because honestly, guys, like when I think about myself at 23, I did not know that 6 years later I was going to lose my mom. You know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Macam
Betul,
benda
yeah.
tu jadi macam reflective gila. But yes, guys. So if you want to know what happened to my mom, actually in 2019 she got first stage breast cancer.
I see.
First stage breast cancer, which was not that alarming.
Of course.
Sebab doktor cakap macam, this is pretty common, you know, women get this and it's first stage. So
Yeah,
all she got to do is just surgery and buat chemo kejap, it should be fine.
Yeah.
So that's what happened in 2019. It was okay. I think like a few months she did chemo, dah okay.
Okay.
And then 4 years later, 4 years later, I don't know if this is related to my mom getting cancer again, but you guys remember the the first booster shot? The first booster shot, right? So obviously like 2020, let me look at the timeline, lupa pula.
20, right?
2020
Yeah, it was the first booster shot if I'm not mistaken.
2020 ke 2021? 2020 is COVID.
2020 is COVID.
21 lah
so
aku rasa.
2021
21 ke?
Sebab kita ambil masa juga.
And then 22, 23. Yes, 2021. You're right. I think 2021.
So like 2021, that was when she did her booster shot.
Okay.
And then masa dia balik rumah tu, she was coughing a lot, guys. So we thought, maybe it's just the
Side
symptoms
effect.
of the side effect lah.
Yeah.
But she was coughing like teruk gila for 1 week straight. So my dad macam, ni dah apa dah ni? Like you should be gone like by 2 days. Tapi it's been a week. So my dad said, okay, tak apa, pergi klinik. You know, maybe you have like some infection or whatever. Pergi klinik and the doctor was like, I think you guys should do an MRI. So that was when my dad macam, buat apa nak buat MRI, right?
Bantu je kot.
Letak bagilah ubat kahar ke apa. Check settle balik.
Mana minyak cat kapak tu?
Exactly.
Mana?
Tiger balm,
Yeah.
Finish lah. But after we did an MRI, guys, it was very shocking. Because that was the first time we all found out that my mom had stage 4 cancer though.
Alamak.
In her lungs.
Stage 4.
Stage 4 though.
Wow.
It came back, but it came back so aggressively. So at this point, kita orang macam, weh, lung cancer though. When you hear like people with stage 4 lung cancer, like, that's it lah, fatal, you know?
Yeah.
But at that time, kita orang macam, okay, chill though. We don't know what this is, right?
Yeah. Was your mom a smoker, if you don't mind me asking?
She wasn't a smoking. She tak smoke. Dia tak minum coffee. My mom memang. Yeah, so it's crazy, right? But apparently, like the cancer came back and it traveled to her lungs. And it started growing over there. And we didn't know until the booster shot. So we don't know whether booster tu ke yang cause it ataupun memang it was an indication lah.
But that's like very common. Like macam my mom pun had cancer before. She had a liver cancer. And we pun jumpa during like stage 2.
Oh, I see.
And I think like a few doctors pun like came up to me and explained to me macam benda ni memang susah gila nak detect. It's so hard for you to detect or to even know that you have cancer. So generally, if tiba-tiba one day your mom woke up with stage 4, like it's nothing, Chana. It's shocking.
It is.
For sure.
It really is.
But it's not uncommon in the realm of cancer punya tu. But damn, to suddenly find out, that's crazy.
Crazy, guys, crazy.
Oh, so dia tak ada macam macam ada simptom awal-awal kita dapat tahu. Tak ada.
Dia macam booster shot, cough for 1 week. Tiba MRI stage 4.
Yeah.
Why?
For breast cancer, it's a bit different because you can feel like there's a lump growing. Do you know how cancer works, like in general? So it's like a rapid growth of tissues. So basically macam, let's say kau kena ada injury ke ataupun any subsort and anything lah. So every year memang kau punya tissue akan regenerate pun. And every type of tissue. Cuma at a certain part, tissue tu regenerate way too much. Dia daripada macam, let's say the proper amount is regenerate 3 tissues. Dia regenerate 30. So that's why kau chemotherapy nak kill off every one of your tissues. That's why sakit orang go to chemo.
Yeah, because it's not just the cancer cells, it's also your normal regular cells are being affected.
Semua kena. Sebab kau tak boleh specifically target.
Tak boleh target dia kan. Kena buang semua terus.
Kena buang semua terus. And then after kau chemo, then kau tengok sel tu behave normally balik ke tak. Tapi usually tak. So then they just regrow again. And then kau kena chemo again. And then regrow again. And kau kena chemo again. Yeah.
Alamak.
Yeah.
It's crazy stuff. Cancer sucks.
Cancer sucks.
Cancer sucks.
Cancer sucks.
Cancer sucks.
Yeah.
But itulah, that was when she found out. And we obviously had to do intense chemo. The doctor was like, okay guys, we need to go on intense chemo and stuff like that.
Of course.
So I think that was like around March kot, kalau tak silap. Around March. And then she was doing chemo and everything and she was okay. Like there were results that, oh wow, the cancer cells are like shrinking. This is good, progress. So kita orang macam, oh okay. You know, we felt very hopeful.
Yeah.
You know? And then November came, guys. I remember. Ya Allah, don't cry, Ili, don't cry. Okay.
It's all good.
Dia cakap pasal tisu tadi, nak tisu sekarang. November came. And I think that was when my mom, she just fell. Okay, she fell because it was Deepavali. And she fell and kita orang terkejut lah sebab dia macam tiba, guys. Like she was literally cooking curry chicken. That she loves to cook chicken curry, okay? Sorry though.
Tak ada masalah. Don't say sorry.
Yeah. So that was
at your own pace.
Yes. So that was when she fell. And kita orang bawa pergi klinik. And then she did her MRI on her brain. And that was when we found out that her cancer traveled to her brain. Also, this camera hates me.
That camera hates you. That camera hates you.
That camera hates me.
I'm just gonna fix that camera real big while you. Stupid camera.
Sorry, I haven't spoken about my mom in a long time. So every time I do, it's a lot though. It's almost a year. Tapi I rasa macam I don't think I'll ever get over it. Even my friend who lost her dad 10 years ago, even she macam, whoa. Even she like cries now. Okay about that. So macam, oh my God. Waterfall terus. Sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, so that was when she found out that her cancer went to her brain. And kita orang macam at that time we were like, yo, it went to the brain though. First it went to the lungs and then it went to the brain. And so the doctor was like, yeah, let's just do chemo 2 more weeks. See what's up. I think after 2 weeks, the doctor sat down with us. That was the first time, guys. The doctor said to us, hey guys, I think you should bring your mum home. So masa tu kita orang bawa dia pergi government hospital. We should bring your mum home. And then we were like, oh, what do you mean? Like bring her home, you know? Like shouldn't she have like 3-4 more chemo sessions? And the doctor was like, yeah, I don't think the chemo is going to work anymore, guys. So just bring her home, you know? Spend time with her, lepak with her. And then we were like, what do you mean, doctor? Like, what do you mean? So he was just like, you know, I think your mum, cancer is not going to go away. It's just going to come back. Every week chemo, it will shrink, but it will come back aggressively.
Wow.
So but at this point, the cancer has consumed her. So that was November, guys. And honestly, that was like the hardest time of my life.
Of course.
But I think that was the moment I macam, is my mom going to die? You know?
Yeah.
And I just feel macam, I don't know, I suddenly thought about like, what if one day I kahwin? She's not there. You know?
Yeah.
What if like my brother has another child? She won't be able to meet her grandchild. Stuff like that. But anyway, we were pretty strong at the time. We brought her home. And yeah, she was just home, guys. And for a few months until February, she was suffering. It's so sad to see her suffer. You know? Dia macam,
and there's nothing you can do pun.
yeah, there was nothing that we can do. So we just had to like jaga her. We got a nurse and stuff like that. Because like pegang my mum pun, pegang kat tangan pun dia sakit. Like pegang je weh. Pegang je weh. She's like screaming and stuff like that. She was like always on morphine.
Oh, wow.
It was a lot, guys. It was a lot.
Tak tahu tu.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, obviously bila you jaga orang sakit, you know, it's not like rainbows and sunshine. You know, sometimes my mum is like, days where she just like tak ada hope. She tak nak makan. You know, she's like screw everyone kind of thing. You know, and I get it. You know, if I was her as well, I would be so angry and macam-macam lah, you know. Because it's so sudden.
Yeah.
But like this kind of reminds me of before all this happened, guys. Before the cancer consumed her, there was a day that she sat down with me, just me. I don't know why my sisters pun tak ada. But she looked at me. She was like, Ili, I just want to ask you something. Kalau mama stop chemo, would you be okay? Uish, masa tu I macam takut lah. I was like trying to tahan myself. I'm like, Mama, why do you say that? She's like, oh, honestly, chemo is really painful. You know? I don't want to, I mean, I'm not saying I want to stop it, but I just want to ask you guys if I can. Because, you know, if I decide to stop it, korang okay tak? So I'm like, oh my God, kalau you stop, that means you're going to die? You know? I'm just like, what do you mean?
Faham.
But I immediately told her, Ma, whatever that you decide, we as a family, kita orang akan support you. So, kalau you nak stop chemo, you cakap je. Kalau you nak continue, you cakap je. But she didn't even have a chance to decide, guys. Because like right after that, that was when the cancer just consumed her. She didn't even have time to even decide that, and then it just happened. Yeah. So I feel like grieving started when she came home. So on the day that she died was actually quite relieving. I don't know how to explain it, but a lot of people were like, oh my God, your mom died. Like that must be hard. But I felt like before she died, it was already hard.
Yeah.
Because you're just like waiting for her to stop
Yeah,
suffering.
it was just looking at the clock, not knowing what time it was gonna happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we're very happy, guys, about the only thing my mom asked when she was, you know, during her last days is she just wanted her whole family to be there. Macam my dad, my brothers, me, my sister. And kita orang punya schedule macam ke laut kot. Kerja malam.
Faham.
My siblings kerja 9 to 5, you know, and stuff like that. But Alhamdulillah, every day we pray to Allah. We ask, we just want to be by her side when she dies. And thankfully, it happened on a Sunday, February 12th, 1 p.m. And all of us were already there by 11. All of us were just there, you know, mugachap in her ears. All of us took turns, you know. At 1 p.m. she passed away.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think about her sometimes. You
Of
know,
course.
sometimes I'll like play her audio note, the second audio note she sent me.
Especially
She's
the
like,
ones
okay,
that
Lee, see you soon, I love you, you know. And I'll just like hear it. There were days where I would wear her clothes to sleep.
Faham.
But yang tu teruk weh guys, barai. Because if I smell her, mampus. Nangis ke teruk.
Faham.
Yeah, so that was a lot. And I think it's just something that I will never recover kot. Losing a mom, I don't know. It's kind of sad.
I don't think it's something that you're meant to recover from. I think you just, I know it would definitely be sad for the years to come.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But it's just like two ways to look at it. One of it, it's like it's also resembling how much you love her as well.
Yeah.
That's why you're crying so hard as well. And then like the second thing would be ambil tissue. And then like in the second sense,
Yeah.
it's also like macam, certain pains you don't like let go of it. You just
Yeah.
find ways to cope with it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Faham?
Yeah.
But no, I completely understand. When I was 15, I found out that my mom had cancer. And I remember like my dad sitting everyone down.
Yeah.
And like he was telling us about it. And then like I could remember like my brother was just in agony. He was screaming and crying.
Yeah.
And that's just, I was just in shock because I didn't know how to process my brother. I didn't know how to process my dad in front of me.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. And I remember there were times where we were out going out shopping apa semua tu. There were thoughts inside of my head. Macam you cakap lah, the grieving started
Before.
before they passed away.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, with cancer there's like a clock inside of your head and you just never know when it's gonna turn.
Yeah.
So I just thought like macam, what if this is gonna be the last time I beli baju Melayu with my mom and everything.
I know,
semua
right?
tu.
Oh my God, yeah.
What if she never sees me graduate
Sorry,
ataupun
no.
mata, ataupun kahwin or see my first child, anything stuff like that. It wasn't easy. Yeah, it really wasn't. And I think that's why like macam cancer to me is such a weird word.
Cancer sucks.
Cancer sucks, guys. Cancer sucks.
Cancer sucks.
Cancer sucks.
Yeah.
Aku tak tahu doh. Okay, untuk aku pula, aku pernah tengok mak aku jatuh.
Okay.
I tengok my mum jatuh pun nangis macam apa. So benda ni
Faham? Damn, semua nangis.
Damn, this is a lot. I'm
Aku
sorry, guys.
nangis sebab sakit mata lagi.
Kau ni budak tu. Kau ni memang.
I'm not crying, they're crying.
Yeah.
Faham?
So benda ni aku rasa semua orang takut.
Yeah, I understand. I can understand how you feel, Haris. Sebab, tengok yang jatuh, you macam...
Ui, I
Serious
nangis
lah.
macam apa tu. Memang jatuh keluar kereta terjatuh.
Yeah.
So I cakap, ui jangan tu. Walaupun jatuh sikit tu pun, aku gelak-gelak, aku yang nangis. Kau tahu? Faham?
So cute.
So kalau benda macam ni jadi, aku tak tahu tu.
Faham?
I faham tu.
Damn.
But honestly, macam, I understand how you feel. But I think when it happens to you, you suddenly have that macam, I don't know, you suddenly feel macam, Allah is putting me here for a reason. And I need to be strong. I don't know, like because even before that, masa my mom first stage cancer, kita orang macam, weh, apa ni first stage, you know? When you really see your mom like leaving, you macam, you have to accept it. You know, it's just, you can't do anything about it. But yeah.
And how was it like the months to come after the whole thing?
I felt like after my mom passed, it was kind of weird. Sebab macam my dad, for example, sedih lah. I feel bad for my dad lah. Sebab he always told me, even today, he's like, Ili, I didn't expect my life to be like this. I expected like, I will be like, I retire. Because my dad still works, by the way. He's like 71. He's just a workaholic.
Okay.
Like,
Clearly.
Like, brother, even your bosses were like, you tak nak retire ke? You say, it's okay.
Ada masa lagi.
Ada masa, yeah. So he said that, he thought that his life would be like, okay lah, bila dia retire, he and Ma will like travel the world, lepak with the grandchildren, like maybe just pergi Sungai Petani balik kampung together, just lepak, So when this happened, my dad pun macam tak tahu nak buat apa. So my dad is actually, dia tak nak resign because he is afraid to find out what is going to happen to his mental state if he stops working.
Yeah, I was about to say the same
You know?
thing. Like I was about to ask the same thing. Do you think he's like continuing working because he doesn't want to be at home and process everything? Right?
Yeah. And my dad suka orang tau. Dia suka macam kalau dia tak cakap you pun dia nak duduk with you and baca buku, stuff like that. So like after my mom passed, he was in his room a lot, guys. And kita orang macam, Pa, you tak nak makan dinner ke? Macam, it's okay, I already ordered something. So nantilah I makan. Stuff like that. So you macam, my dad nak sorang-sorang? Macam tu. So it was kind of weird to see like the family dynamics.
Yeah.
Because even my niece, like, you know, at one point she's like almost 5. So at the time when it happened, she'll be like, oh, Nani mana, you know, kenapa Nani tak ada? And then we didn't know how to explain it to her at the time, but we'll tell her like, oh, Nani dah tak ada, you know. We'll bring her to the grave, and she will just be like, oh, Nani kat sini ya, you know. We're like, Nani kat sini. She's just like, oh, interesting. But now she knows, like, she understands death. She understands that Nani is dead. So sedih, just a lot.
Of course.
Yeah.
Damn. And how's the whole family coping after that?
It comes in waves, guys. It comes in waves.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing is ever linear pun kan?
Yeah, nothing is ever linear, you know. Like masa I pergi Spain pun, because my mom loves Spain. And growing up, I never understood like why she suka this vase lah, she suka this style lah, she suka this pattern. I'm like, cantik sangat ke?
Yeah.
But when I went to Spain after she passed,
Oh, after you turn 30, which one?
I haven't turned 30, okay? I'm still 29. Please don't. Dia belasah.
You know, like it's a coming of age thing as well juga kan, you know? Like macam me at 27, I be like tengok sofas and macam, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
19-year-old me would never be like, what the fuck?
Kan,
Who looks at
19-year-old
sofas?
macam apa ni?
Yeah. Turning like this late 20s macam, oh, that's a nice sofa. That's a nice bed. Damn.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were in Spain?
Yeah, I was in Spain, and everywhere I turned, guys, so it was solo treatment. Everywhere I turned, I saw my mom. Like the tiles, the vase, the food. And I'm just like, oh, like it was then I realized, oh, this is why my mom suka Spain. No, sebab sumpah Spain cantik. The people are nice, the food is great. And it was a lot for me. So dia macam, wait, I wish I was with my mom to like appreciate these things with her now. Because as a kid, like I didn't understand it. But it's like, damn, I wouldn't even have that chance to like tell her like, hey, finally, I faham kenapa you suka vase tu hari tu kan. But like, yeah, it's just crazy though. Like I go through stuff like that. Macam you see something and you macam, oh, mama would like that.
Calm.
Stuff like that.
Damn.
Damn.
Do you ever sometimes think about, you know, like macam, sometimes for me, when a loss is a little bit too hard for me to handle, I just always think at macam, you know what, it's okay lah. Maybe one day in the future, in heaven nanti, I can tell them everything. Siap, probably with an LCD display in heaven. Macam, okay, you remember that? See that? Yeah, that happened.
That's true though. That is so true.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, because death is such a weird concept to me. It is so weird. Knowing that one day tiba-tiba somebody is no longer there in your life, it's very hard to swallow.
Yeah.
It's such a hard pill to swallow. And I feel like if I keep thinking down that hole too much, it just gets too stressful, too quick. So then I always like, I have this like small escapism method where I think macam, you know, it's okay. It's just now. The world is just temporary. I might one day just pass and then, you know, I can talk to them again. Forever. Sampai to a point where I menyampah and I macam, go.
Kau pergilah at that corner of Jannah, aku nak pergi at that corner of Jannah.
Jannah luas kan. Go there.
No, but I do think about that. You know, I do feel like, yeah, I'll see my mom again. But it's like, this is the life we know now. So when you lose someone, you don't know. You don't know. Like, I mean, of course, like you, if you believe in your religion, you know what happens when you die. But it's like, when is it gonna be? Like, when are you gonna see your family members again? You know. Then at one point, you dah akan macam biasa yang your family tak ada kat situ. Like you still miss them, you still think about them. But you know, sometimes I think about all these things. Like, how am I gonna be like in 20 years? It's crazy. Yeah.
That's also a killer question you got. When?
Right?
When
do I feel like whenever you ask yourself when is this going to happen, it just puts too much dumbfound stress on you. Like it's such an absurd question because you never know the answer.
Yeah.
And just, maybe stop asking yourself when kan.
Yeah.
Just cakap nanti. Just cakap nanti. I'll talk to her about everything.
Yeah. But guys, honestly, I'm so grateful tau. Which is so crazy. Like a lot of the things that happened after my mom's death, I'm so grateful. Because I know I'm no longer the same person.
Yeah, obviously.
Macam I'm more forgiving, you know? I'm just more calm. Like when stuff happens, I'm like, I mean, we're gonna die anyway. You know, when you really see your mom die, you macam, life is not real though. So whatever you go through, you macam, it's gonna be fine. Because it's not like, I'm gonna die. You know what I mean? I don't know how... I don't know if you guys like understand that. Dia macam... I just feel like now whatever that happens to me, I tak complain sangat. You know, I feel, in a way, it's like a blessing. Which is so crazy. Like I never thought I would feel this way. But I rasa macam more calm. Which is very interesting. like I feel more macam I'm not so hard on myself. I'm not so hard on people. You know, because at the end of the day, you're gonna die, though. So like try to focus on being more chill, more happy. You know, try not to be so sad because life's so short, though.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, faham.
Yeah, I get that. No, I think like even when you have that whole mentality or that whole grasp of life is short,
Yeah.
you don't feel so panicked over it. Macam, oh, life is short. I got to do the best that I can to. No. It's more like whatever happens is going to happen. Man.
Yeah.
If I die and leave a legacy, that's good. If I don't, then well, what am I supposed to do about it? It's a few things just out of your control.
Yeah, and it made me realize macam Allah is the planner of everything. Like you cannot control things. So after this happened to me, I rasa macam damn, just surrender everything to Allah though. Whatever happens with your life, Allah knows what's up. You know? Even if you're going through a hard time, just know like there's a reason why you're going through this.
Yeah. Betul? Allah knows.
Betul.
Allah definitely knows.
Masih tahu punya.
Damn.
Lah, deep though.
What a good conversation.
Betul.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wowie.
Wow.
Wowie.
Susah lah. I cuba tau untuk like nak tahu that perasaan, tapi I takut. You know?
I faham, Riz. I faham. Because I pun pernah like when my friend tells me like, oh, I found out my dad passed away and stuff, like of course kita orang macam, your dad passed away. Like I remember feeling what you felt. But after going through it, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It's just a different feeling.
That's why like macam I told Harid the other day, knowing something and understanding something is two different things.
Two different things.
Knowing your friend's dad passed away, you know it's sad. Going through it yourself, you understand it's sad.
Yeah.
So I think like me and Harid right now, probably the best we can know is that we just know. And obviously we know that the journey is not that fun as well. But regarding of finding out one day that your parent had cancer, that I understand.
I know, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, because even my siblings macam, they're very sad. Sebab my siblings are like 9 years older than me, guys.
Damn.
Dia orang yang tu tua.
Okay.
Yang tu tua. Okay, by the way.
Alright.
By the way.
Okay, they're the true uncles.
Yeah, that's the true uncles right there.
Okay.
So they did tell me macam, you know, Ili, we're so sorry that you had to lose Ma at such a young age. Like at least they orang macam they're almost in their 40s and they feel like they had a good amount of time. So when I think about myself, I only had 29 years with my mom, though. Crazy, though.
Yeah, though.
It's just mad.
I think I remember a streamer dia cakap, there was this one famous streamer, Markiplier, you pernah dengar? Yeah, Markiplier lost his dad when he was 18. And he showed a quote somewhere. Dia kata, so he lived with his dad for 18 years. And in the normal lifespan of a human being, that's which is like what, around 60 ataupun like what, 40 ke apa semua tu. What was the stats? But it's basically like saying that you live 1/3 of your life with your parent. And if you think about that number, that's actually quite a long time. And you 29, you know, like 29 years with your mom. So that's a lot of memories that we made.
That's a lot of memories.
Yeah.
But I guess, it's just crazy that time flies. Like you think 29 is a long time. But also like I'm already 29. Like where did the time go, you know?
Yeah.
Like life is short though, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm so grateful though, guys. I feel like some people get a phone call. Yo, your mom passed away. Faham tak? Like, because when people ask me like, Ili, how do you cope? You know, sometimes like most days you look great. Like you look fine. Like as if nothing happened. But I always feel grateful that I got the chance to realize that, oh, my mom is not going to live anytime soon. So I have the time to like be there with her and really just spend time with her, you know, in her last moments. But some people like go to work, they get a random sudden phone call like, yo, your dad passed away, couple. Like, I don't know how to deal with that. Like this one macam at least I dah preempt. Faham tak? Macam I know like my mom is going to go because you know doctors dah cakap chemo's not going to work. You all just like spend time with her at home.
Yeah, you could grieve before the passing.
Exactly. You don't know when she's going to go, right? But you can kind of tell though, because I could really see my mom, guys, from the day she came back from the hospital until the day she died. I could tell she was deteriorating. And that was really hard.
Oh.
That was
Yeah,
hard.
that's not a beautiful sight to see.
That was not a beautiful sight to see. Tapi macam, I'm grateful that it wasn't sudden.
Yeah.
Because I would not know how to deal with.
Yeah, I don't think anyone
You
knows
know?
how to deal with that.
Like you don't even know your last convo dengan your mom. You faham tak?
Betul.
Macam
Yeah.
sudden you tiba fikir macam what was the last, like when did I see her the last time?
Yeah,
Faham tak?
and you start to appreciate everything a lot more.
Betul.
Right? Yeah.
So even though I lost my mom, I felt so grateful that I got to be with her
Yeah, of
for
course.
that last year.
Of
You know,
course.
daripada macam tiba dia tak ada.
Yeah.
Kalau macam tu I tak tahu lah.
You know, ada this one doctor, dia pernah datang kat I kan. We were sending my mom to chemotherapy and I was just sitting there in the lobby. And my dad, I think was with my mom during that time. So then after that, macam a doctor passed by, dia tengok I, and then we had a conversation lah. And then cakap lah, my mom has cancer and everything semua, blah 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 blah. And then the doctor said to me, I don't know where, dia kata macam, oh, I feel like this is non-proven by science, but I have a personal belief that happiness is the cure to cancer. So just keep your mom happy je apa semua tu. And I macam, what? Huh? How the fuck? So then macam, you know what, fuck it then. So I'll just do it, and I just tried my best to make nice memories with my mom, the best that I could. And then it was like probably a few years later down the line, 8 years later down the line, I realized that maybe the doctor was just lying to me in a sense where, yeah, it's just in a sense of regardless if me making my mom happy would actually cure her cancer or not cure her cancer, but at least I can look back in life knowing that, you know, I tried my best to make her as happy as she could be, and there would be no regrets whether she passed or she didn't pass.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So thankfully, of course, like my mom didn't pass, and of course there are days where she would nag at me on the phone. And
Of course,
macam,
mak kan.
Yep, and I yep, yep. Happy you're alive.
Budak sama sekarang.
Sekarang memang tak berut.
Well, to be fair, like macam me and my family, we don't have that connection where we talk every single day. Apa sangat tu?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Macam tu. Tapi just from afar je macam, I'm happy that you're happy and safe.
Yeah, I mean, even with my mom, I rasa macam at the time, like, you know, like your mom kot. Like, she
Betul.
will always nak nag lah.
Mestinya.
Something tak kena lah.
Yeah.
Ada pimple kat muka lah. Faham tak? So you just want to sit down with her, be like, hi ma, how are you today? Why you makan banyak ke? Tiba-tiba rasa perut nampak macam,
Yeah, tu.
like, you just want to have a conversation with your parents, right? But then like it turns into like a nagging situation.
Betul.
But that's just how parents are, I guess.
Gitu.
Parents.
Parents.
My mom every time I jumpa dia macam, Haki dah suai gemuk. Yelah ma. Yelah ma, semua suai gemuk.
Yeah. Tapi you know, you're probably gonna miss that, you know.
Yeah, though.
You are, because
Itulah dia.
because my mom, I had a curfew tau guys dulu when my mom was around. Like I had to be back by like 12. Like paling busuk pun 1 pagi.
Faham.
So like 11:55, mother's calling. You know, calling. I'm like, Ama, yes. Where are you? Dah pukul 12 lah. You know, I don't have that anymore. Like sometimes I'm like out with my friends sampai 2 pagi. I'm like, damn. Like dulu my mom would call me like multiple times. I'd be like, Ma, I'll be home soon, Ma. Chill, you know. But
Yeah.
I just don't have that anymore. It's crazy, yeah. It's
Damn.
wild.
That is wild.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Damn.
So the lesson here is don't take things for granted.
No, never.
You never know when someone's gonna go.
Betul.
Yeah.
And try to be nice though, guys. Honestly, try to be kind. Sebab, you know, you might be mean to someone today, but they might die tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, or you might die tomorrow.
Betul. Tak
You
sempat
don't
minta
know.
maaf lagi.
Tak sempat minta maaf lagi, you know. So be nice, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think like I love that message where it's basically macam always be nice, always treat people as like you might not have a tomorrow. But I don't think a lot of people can grasp that. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are not gonna fully understand that. At best they know that, but I don't think they will ever understand that.
Faham. Tapi aku rasa ni mungkin macam individu lah. Kalau kau rasa boleh pilih ada option untuk orang kata be nice tu, be nice lah. Tak payah nak
Yeah,
judge
sebab you
dengan
don't
orang.
know what the other person's going
Yeah.
through though. You really don't
Betul.
know.
You really don't know, bruh.
Yeah.
You really don't know.
Like, you know how your doctor said that your mom, macam, be happy with her, right? To make sure that the cancer like, I can understand the science behind it. So actually a lot of scholars, masa my mom was sick and everything, we wanted to know more again. So a lot of scholars said that one of the biggest ways to get cancer is to be stressed all the time.
Betul. Actually, that's true. Yeah.
If you're stressed all the time, and this could be from work, This could be from, your friends. And it could also be mental health.
Yeah.
Macam, like I know my mom was depressed. But our boomer generation, diorang macam depression apa benda
Therapy,
semua
what is
lah.
that?
Bodoh, like you think I'm crazy, is it? Stuff like that. But like I knew my mom was depressed though, because generational trauma, like I see it from my grandma. Like how like my mom has to be like that perfect eldest daughter, kena buat everything. Faham tak? And like, she's stressed out. And then at the end of the day, my mom juga jaga my grandma. And my grandma just always makes her feel like she's not good enough, and I can see it, growing up. And I felt like my mom just suppressed all this. Like my mom would not have an outlet. Like maybe she had her best friends to talk about these things. But to her, it's like, oh, this is normal. This is life. I need to just deal. But like actually benda tu over the years, it's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. So because my dad always ask like, kenapa mama dapat cancer? Like kita orang makan benda sama, kita orang buat benda sama, kita orang tengok benda sama. Like it's not like she's eating junk food ke apa and then we eat healthy. Like we're all eating the same thing. But how come she got cancer? It's just weird. So it could also be from that,
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I think like I remember I saw a TED Talk where the doctor was explaining like how, you can get regular checkups on yourself, especially like for females, for you to check your breast cancer apa semua tu. But he found this one interesting patient where every single month they check, where she was completely fine, up to a point where tiba-tiba, dia ada breast cancer. And it felt like macam the doctor lah said, it felt like she kind of brought this upon herself because she was always worried about her mental health. About her well-being.
Yeah.
And because she kept on, she just constantly checked up about it, constantly gets stressed out about it, and then eventually like it arrived.
Oh my gosh.
So macam it's normal for you to go like a checkup like once a year, twice a year at best. Every single month is kind of obsessive. Yeah, kan. And so that's why I think like suddenly it happened. But yeah, I think that's a very good thing to strap on as well. Like when dealing with so much stress is not good.
Yeah, don't worry so much, guys. You're gonna die, though.
Do you know like how many illnesses like macam like is derived like it's so related to your stress.
Yeah.
Like macam for example, you gastric ke, you sakit perut ke. One of the most like leading phenomenons like in any ghost stories. Let's say kalau macam ada hantu kacau you ke apa semua tu, and then you beritahu the doctor of course takkan believe in hantu. So the next thing he'll say, maybe you're too stressed at work. And it's a common line in
maybe you're too stressed.
Yeah, maybe in every doctor and everyone who practice medicine, they'll always say maybe too stressed, maybe too stressed, maybe too stressed.
Yes.
So stress is the root of all illnesses.
Betul. I mean, of course, some of it's genetics, kan?
Of course.
Yeah, because my grandfather was a smoker, so he got lung cancer from smoking. But we don't know whether that's genetics or he got it from smoking. But sometimes like your cells, because we all have cancer cells, by the way, we all do. But sometimes maybe because of your genetic, you could be more prone to getting it compared to other people. And
Yes.
so like jangan worry sangat though. Serious though.
Betul, faham.
Serious though.
Tapi sebelum ni aku tak tahu tau yang cancer boleh datang balik. Dah survive dah. Okay.
Boleh.
Faham.
Cancer tu macam dia macam akar. Macam you tak keluarkan dah akar. Akar tu macam ada dalam your body. So like that's why it can come back.
Faham. Walaupun buang tu tapi dia still ada.
Sisa-sisa dia.
It's not a one-time thing.
Faham.
It's not a one-time thing macam chickenpox. Chickenpox sekali kau dapat and then you'll never get it again kan?
Betul.
I've actually never gotten chickenpox.
Sama tak? Dah tak pernah.
Alamak, takut dia. Kau juga cakap as an adult scary lah.
Tapi macam I assume that you got like your shots when you were young.
Well, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
But you
right?
never know, right? I don't know. It's been a long
Just
time.
stress. Nanti dapat. What did we just talk about?
What did you just talk about? Like, let's not get chickenpox, guys.
Do you think like from time to time, do you think that your mom passed at the right time?
Damn.
Have you ever thought about that?
That's a tough question. I don't know though. I just believe that Cik dah menangis sekali kan. Sorry, dah lama tak nangis pasal benda ni.
Faham.
Lah, Cik pun nangis sekali kan. I think after my mom passed, I realised that it's already done. Like, it's done. Like Allah dah letak, my mom's gonna die at this age, at this year, like this. So I don't believe in that. I don't think I don't know. I cannot imagine my mom not dying now. I don't know how to explain it. Dia macam, because I really believe in divine timing. Like I believe like Allah dah letak benda tu. So when it happens, it happens. So I don't think. I mean, I feel like I didn't even answer the question.
No. I think, like you said, like macam divine timing and where that set date and set time was chosen for your mom, kan?
Yes.
So I think in some sense you're also answering the question because yelah takkan nak kata macam I wish of course you wish your mom died in a different time, probably a little bit later, a little bit sooner, probably a few more days, few more weeks with her would have been perfect. But also at the same time you have to acknowledge that what you want is probably not the same with what God wants, for your mom. So I guess in some sense it was like the right timing lah. And I think like I brought up that question as well is because like you have a lot of brothers and sisters and they've all like you're the youngest, right?
I'm the youngest.
Yeah, you're the youngest. You're the youngest. And probably in some sense, because I'm just trying to probably imagine it from your mom's point of view, where she's seen all of her sons and all of her daughters were actually doing everything already. And maybe at some part of her, she was, of course, loving and caring towards you, wanting to see where you would go and everything, anywhere in life. And then probably when you got your job and you got much more stable at hits after fly apa semua tu, probably seeing where the family was during that time, the time that she passed, was in some sense already perfect to her. Right?
I hope so.
Yeah, it has to be, right? It has to be. Like in some sense, like they saw your brothers and sisters grew up already and they already had their children and exploring more in life. And you also dah macam explore in your work field, and you're blooming in the work
Alhamdulillah.
field. Yeah. And I would love to say that I think she passed knowing that, the family is going to pick themselves up again from where they left off. And it's going to be fine without her. And maybe she passed with ease, Yeah, with a happy thought, knowing that you guys are good. She did her best already, raising all of you. And there you guys are, exploring the fields that you want to explore, starting families that you wanted to start. So I think maybe she died in peace knowing that your family is all right.
I hope so.
InsyaAllah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely. I think like when you think about your final days on Earth, you really start to reflect everything.
Betul.
Yeah,
100%.
especially if you're a mom and you have children that you gave birth to. I mean, she would want to make sure that everything is alright before she goes.
Yeah, she was like, nanti mama dah tak ada, jaga papa. Then bila, janganlah cakap macam tu, mama ada lagi, And it's crazy because she stayed there like 4 or 5 months before she passed. It's crazy. It's like as if she already knew, Yeah.
I think in some sense she did.
She did.
Yeah. Because this is the crazy things. No matter how much we think we know about a person, we'll never know them as much as Allah knows them.
100%.
Yeah. Like macam as much as I like to say I know Harit, as much as I like to say I know you, I know outside of this conversation, there are solo conversations that you have with yourself, with Allah and everything semua tu. And it's not surprising if she accepted the pill way much more sooner than every one of you.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that she talked about how she wanted to stop chemo. Macam, what do you mean, ma?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. It's crazy. But I would like to say that I think your mom died in peace, at least peace of heart, knowing that, your family is going to be all right.
Yeah, and you guys, you know what's so crazy, guys? Macam, I felt like I don't know if this is just me macam believing in something that probably might not be true. But macam, I felt like Allah gave me all these opportunities to help my mom. Because masa she got her cancer back, her insurance are maxed out. Like her insurance maxed out, guys. She's all this insurance company. Macam kau dah guna sekali, betul tak? Second time macam tak boleh pula. Macam,
insurance with
it's Blakes.
with cancer is not that good. Not that good.
Sekali guna je.
Yeah.
Sekali guna je, betul. And you already know cancer's gonna come back. Like it's just something that happens, right?
That's why a lot of insurance tak cover cancer though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's expensive.
Mahal though.
Boleh tahu ke berapa?
It was expensive. Macam my mom, I think every single chemo session was almost 10,000.
Yes. Yeah, betul. I was about to say the same number.
Yeah, and she was doing chemo sessions like every 3 weeks. Sometimes like once a month, sometimes twice a month. And at the time when her insurance maxed out, memang my dad panicked though. My dad macam, how are we going to help Ma though? And I remember telling Papa, don't worry about a thing. I got you. So I remember like that year of like trying to like help my mom was also like grieving, but also like I'm like working so that, you know, I get to pay for her therapy and everything. But yeah, my siblings were all like in the same place. But yeah, I felt like Allah gave us all these opportunities to be able to help her in her last moments. You know?
Oh,
Because imagine you tak ada duit weh. I feel so bad for families yang insurance tak ada, duit pun tak ada. How are you supposed to pay one chemotherapy session? That's already so expensive
Yeah. That's why I had this one auntie. I hate this joke. I hated this joke when I first heard it. Tapi it was like, it was basically we were all in a family setting. We were supposed to plan like my uncle punya wedding. Dia kahwin lambat in his 30s, everything semua tu. And then like my dad was apologizing lah, kata macam sorry we didn't make it to the rehearsal dinner kan, like tu ada cancer apa semua tu, dah cerita sikit. And then at one point tu, this one dumb auntie cakap macam, kalau aku dapat cancer je, aku biar, aku rasa aku mampus je, And then macam, ya Allah, aku baling kasut aku dalam mulut kau orang, babi tu.
Yang tu budak.
Tu budak.
Jadi at least dia tak budak sangat.
Itu budak. Ini abang.
Itu budak. Dia abang. Wow. But yeah guys, cancer sucks.
Cancer sucks.
Cancer sucks.
Alamak. Habis kalau yang macam tak berduit tu macam mana dia nak?
I mean, there is like government hospitals, because people donate to the National Cancer Society and stuff like that. Yes. So you can fall into that category where you're helped by the government, which is what we did with my mom eventually, because Dr. The checkup is so aggressive, because we were at private hospital first. So aggressive that we went to HUKM lah. That's how they,
Wow.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that though.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that though. So guys, be grateful with what you have.
Definitely.
Yes. Spend as much time as you can with your loved ones.
Betul.
You know? Could be your friends as well. You never know, right?
True though. You will never know though.
Yeah, so my friend in high school, she got cancer. She got, what was that cancer she told me? Was it like thyroid?
Thyroid cancer.
Yeah, so she was 15 at the time. So she didn't go to school a lot. She had to shave her head and everything.
Of course.
And she, until today we're best friends now. And she said to me, Ili, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but if I get cancer again, I'm not going to go chemo. Kita orang semua macam, jangan cakap macam tu doh. Jangan lah. And she's like, no, I'm telling you right now guys, chemo sucks. So if I get it again, I'm just going to accept it though. And just let it consume me, because I don't want to go through it. So kita orang macam, so Alhamdulillah, so far she's okay lah. It's been like what? I mean, we're 30 now, okay? So dia kan selalu cakap kita 30 sekarang.
Betul.
So it's been 15 years since she got cancer, and she never had cancer anymore. But it's just sad to hear stuff like that tau. Macam
apa maksud chemo sakit tu? Dia like macam,
okay, do you know what they put inside your chemo? Dia bukan ubat tau. It's basically macam mana? How do I explain this? They nuke your cells.
faham?
Yeah, betul.
They have to cleanse your cells. Do you know how to kill cells? Kau kena put like a chemical tau inside your body.
Oh, bukan dia tembak pakai.
No. It's like a whole body process, bro. So imagine there's a few types of chemotherapy, but if the one I'm not mistaken, macam they use like a UV light to kill your cells.
Yes.
It hurts, bro.
Oh, kat
It
situ
hurts.
sakitnya.
Dia sakit lah. Dari dalam sakit tau. Dari dalam you nak makan pun tak boleh. You rasa penat.
Kau rasa tepu gila,
Tepu.
bro. Lesu as hell. Kau duduk situ macam
Aduh.
everywhere sakit.
Yeah. Mental strength you kena kuat tu.
Yeah.
You kena
Itu
kuat
pun satu.
tu.
Not just quite for you tau, but also quite for the people around you. Because this is like a few testimonies I got from a few cancer patients. They say like them facing the cancer, yeah, it sucked. But they said like what was the hardest part was to macam be strong for the people around you, because you don't want them to worry so much. And then like also another thing is that because the people around them, they also have to be strong to the cancer patient, because they don't want to show that they're too worried as well.
Ya,
It's
betul
such
juga tu.
weird
Betul.
double-sided window tu tak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, though.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Cancer is not fun. Cancer is not fun.
My mom's
Betul.
birthday is this month, by the way, guys. So
Ah.
she would have turned 69.
So she passed 67 2 years ago. 1 year.
68 last year.
68. Oh, last year.
Yeah, she passed last year Feb. So it's not even been a year yet, though, guys.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's almost a year.
Almost a year.
So do you have plans for your mother's birthday?
Wow. We didn't think that far. I don't think my family wants to talk about it. But I'm sure we're going to visit her at her kubur, like as we always do. But maybe this time it's like special sikit. Maybe everybody can go together. Because like kita orang schedule different kan. So I will go to the kubur different and my brother will go different. So maybe on her birthday we would all probably see her together.
You dengan family you like ada tak macam like you guys adik-beradik stay datang duduk berborak pasal your mum ke?
Kita orang akan berborak macam benda-benda kelakar. Macam benda-benda merepek, you know.
Memories, yeah.
Like if like something broke, kalau mama ada, orang kena marah, you know. Mama bilang apa ni pecah ikan tu, you know. Because my mom is like super utara, like Penang, you know. Hampa semua tak tahu. Hampa lah bersihkan. Mama tak bersihkan. You know, stuff like that. So we would make jokes, you know. I think that's how we live through the pain lah, you know. We make funny jokes like that. Yeah. But then after that we'll be like, damn, Mama tak ada dia nak cakap benda tu. Then we'll get really sad. But then after that we're like, it's okay. Yeah, so we'll just do stuff like that lah.
Faham?
Or like when I come home and my brother dekat dapur, baru dah, dah 2 pagi dah. Kalau mama ada, mama dah marah dah. Abang dah kena pergi ambil Ili. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, so that's how we like live life. We still bring her in conversations and bring her in situations where we kind of know what she's going to do. Stuff like that.
I mean, even though they're not living in the physical realm, they always live in your memories.
True.
Yeah,
True.
definitely, without doubt. Oh, this is something I just realized. Do you think like this is probably a weird comparison, but do you think like finding out that your mom had cancer and the grieving started early, it's also maybe a little bit similar to like, you know, when you're in a shitty relationship and you start macam breaking up inside your head. Do you think it's like around the similar axis?
Yeah, I would say so. Right? Dia macam mana? Okay, it's like obviously like every relationship when it comes to somebody with their mum, of course different lah. Like it's not always great. Okay, sometimes you macam kenapa mama macam ni, chill lah. But like in that moment when you realise dia dapat cancer and it's happening, you macam tiba-tiba semua benda macam lepaskan. Like you're already breaking up in your head because you're like, oh, I need to let this go because it's happening. You know? Yeah. I could see the comparison. I could see the similar.
There's some similar elements.
Yeah, you do feel macam it's like maybe dalam hati you macam you need to like protect yourself ataupun you need to be strong now. You should detach yourself from the fact that okay, you might lose your mom, but at the same time macam okay, you need to be for her now.
Faham.
Macam tu lah. Yeah.
Damn.
Borak Space more like crying space at this point.
We've only had what 1, 2, 3, 4 people cry. It's just 4 in 52 episodes. Just 4. Okay, so that's still a good amount.
Crying space, eh?
We should be called safe space from now on. We should be called safe space from now on.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry to like preempt this story, but I think like maybe I don't know, like the last time when we met each other at the Shock Awards, so when you were saying like you want to cry and everything semua tu, it just made me realize, oh, there might be like a message, you know, like you want to share with others. So that's why I kind of poked you a little bit to
right, you said nak nangis
tak ada nak nangis ke tak.
Budak-budak sama sekarang.
Budak-budak.
This is about one joke, right? Yeah, no, I just want people to know that life is too short though to be so stressed out about something, you know, to be like, oh my God, why does that guy like me back? Or like, kenapa I can't get, you know, that job interview? Or you need to realize that everything is a journey. You need to trust the process. You know, once you surrender, really do your best. Kalau tak jadi, there's a reason. You selalu kena fikir benda tu, you know. And I just want people to know, like, damn, don't be so stressed out, you know, about that boy. Don't be so stressed out about that girl. You know.
Yeah, no, like, I think I completely understand. So, So for context, 1 week before New Year's, okay, putting myself out there here.
Apa ni? Takut kan?
Okay.
Takut.
Thanks. So 1 week before New Year's, I texted my ex again.
Alah,
Alright?
why?
Yeah, right.
What?
Chill the fuck down.
Wait.
Yes,
Before you
what the fuck?
Jap, before you continue. Ex ni toxic ke tak?
At the very end, we were toxic with each other. At the
Oh,
very
tapi
end.
in general dia baik ah?
In general, dia baik. At the
Okay.
end, we were toxic with each other. Okay, so the reason why we got toxic with each other is okay. Long story short, there was a point where your mum tak suka I. And I think looking back, reflecting back on the relationship, maybe at the point where the mum dah tak suka I, and no matter what we tried, macam the mum still tak suka I, probably she already had a little breakup in her head already. Like things were not working. And then so that's why macam at the very end, it was just so hard for us to understand each other or see eye to eye sangat. And I could see that she was giving up way sooner than I was. So in the end, the both of us got really toxic lah. Because I macam, why are you not giving up? And here's like, why are you not accepting the situation as it is? So macam a lot of why? So around 2023, at the start of 2023, I betul-betul macam just reflected a lot on my life. And while reflecting a lot on my life, I realized that macam, okay, maybe this needs to change. And I did. I think I went through like the biggest change I had in any year lah. And I felt very good for myself. So it was also because of that. There's this thing in Islam where it says that macam, seek forgiveness.
Yeah.
Seek forgiveness. And if you feel like you've done something wrong, seek forgiveness. So that's what I did. I said like really long text, bro.
Hakim
Really long
pula.
text.
Wah,
Berapa
dia
page lah?
Wait, pages bro. Tekan Seymour tu 3 kali.
Why?
Seymour.
Boleh buat thesis.
Boleh buat thesis. Boleh buat thesis.
Yeah.
And honestly, this was like months of preparation tau. Like
Wow.
months macam aku mulai fikir, maybe that's
Oh
dumb. And then
wow.
balik,
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I want to be thorough in my apology. I don't want to leave any stone unturned apa semua tu. Because I don't want to look back when I'm 40 or 60 macam, why didn't I apologize or say something before?
Faham.
Oh my god, they always come back.
No, what? Chill the fuck down.
They always come back. To all the girls listening right now, if there's a guy in your head and you're like, is he gonna come back? He will.
I don't think it was that sense. I don't think it was
Because
in
I'm
that
sure
sense.
she already thought it was over. Dah habis lah, move on lah. So
Maybe
I'm
lah,
sure when
maybe.
she saw the message, she's like, huh?
Yeah. Because like after I sent that text, awal-awal start tu dah tak sedap dah. Awal-awal tu dah tulis lah macam, I'm really running out of words for you. And then macam, okay, that's not good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then like after that, they macam, okay, I appreciate everything. Alright, but no hatred when I say this. But please move on.
Oh.
So then I macam, and then bila I baca balik my apology, okay, maybe there was a hint of I want to get back together with you. Maybe that's how the message came across. But generally, the main objective was for me to apologize.
Faham.
Did you want to get back together with her?
There were thoughts of that. But I check out to myself, like when I'm writing this apology, don't think about that. That's why orang kata macam niat selalu penting kan. So maybe niat tu tiba-tiba terkeluar sikit.
Faham.
And the way I structured the sentence macam, hey, look how much I've evolved. Get back. Come back to me.
Dari Pikachu jadi Raichu. Macam wow.
Yeah.
No, but I wanted to ask. I'm very curious. When did you guys break up? And how long did it take for you to send this paragraph? I just wanted to know the timeline.
Oh, the timeline? Okay, so we broke up around November 5th of 2022.
Oh, ingat weh.
November 5th, yes. I
Hakim.
ingat. Yeah, ingat. Also, mainly I ingat juga is because like that was the day we decided to have like our last date before we broke up.
Oh my god, you guys do that? All this last date. Oh, I cannot lah.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, break up
je lah. Bro, you think I can? It was hard.
Yeah, why would you put yourself through that?
Because I don't know. I thought like having like one last day together will be much more better daripada just suddenly, rip the band-aid off. Rip the band-aid off and it was a few jabs again. And then so we ripped the band-aid off.
So 2022,
Yeah, that's when we
November.
broke up. And then like we talked a little bit while, tapi macam also on and off gak. And then betul-betul close the deal. Last time I saw her was January 10th.
Okay.
January 10th. I remember because I wanted to pick up an embroidery machine that we both had together. So I picked that up. And then that was the last time I saw her. And then somewhere along
Bila paragraph tu
March,
lah.
No, somewhere along March, just texted another long text, tapi nothing much happened after that. We both just said our goodbyes to each other lah. So then March to December lah. I guess that would be like the time frame lah.
Oh, so about a year lah.
About a year lah.
Damn, so to all the girls out there, you gotta wait a year.
Yeah, another 365 days, girl.
Nanti dia text.
Yeah.
That's so crazy because I feel like, okay, sebab the reason why I tanya is sebab I feel like from a girl's perspective kan, kita orang bila kita dah decide nak move on, kita akan move on. So in that moment, like if you said we're done, like if the guy says we're done. Like yes, we will think about you and stuff like that, but in our head kita dah tahu kita dah done. Like kita orang tak akan fikir pun you're gonna come back. Kita orang tak akan fikir pun you're gonna even think of us. But the fact that you were like creating this paragraph for like months, like trying to see like whether I should send it, should I send it, it's crazy.
No, dude, it was so hard.
Man.
Not gonna lie, it was so hard to send that text. I sent that text after kita record that episode tu, where aku cakap kau dengan Adib, which if you're complaining about it for 5 times already, dah do it. Just do it. Just do it at this point.
Kau cakap kat diri sendiri.
Cakap di sini bro. Cakap di sini lah. Aku dah macam, okay, I should send that text. Ni bukan kali ke-5 ni, kali ke-50 lah. I'll fucking do it at this point. Just to not have that regret anymore. But to tie it back up to what you said in life, where macam, just let it be. That's when I realized that macam, I sent my text. I already did what I need to do. I just let it be lah. I already did what I need to do. And tak dapat, okay, tak apa, I dah reda. I'm not at that point in my life where I want to force anything anymore. Because man, that takes such a amount of time. That takes such a crazy amount of effort. Where love should be really two-sided. If I'm putting some effort, you put in some effort as well. And kalau aku seorang je nak put effort, and kau nak tunggu aku.
Sorry.
Yeah, but
It's okay dah.
it's okay though.
It's okay dah.
So
Yeah
macam
though.
like, takkan aku nak put in so much effort, and then in the end, like, and then baru you not show some effort. Nah, fuck that. It's just so, it was after that whole thing, after betul-betul dah move on and shit like that, I started like having Bumble again for a while. And then like there were a few people that were talking to blah 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 blah, asked them out on a date. Oh, you're gonna need to do more than that and to ask me out on a date. And then macam,
What the fuck?
you know what, never mind.
Swag.
and then she replied like macam, you're not gonna try? I'm like, girl, I tried.
Girl, watch me.
Girl, I tried. If you're not gonna meet me in the middle, I don't want to force anything, right? It's 2024. If I can't give myself that, I don't know what the fuck I can give you. Goodbye.
Yeah, no. Actually, I wanted to ask this as well. Macam korang believe tak in soulmates? Sebab of course, Harish dah kahwin.
Betul.
Like, I'm sure you dated before your wife semua.
Of course.
But did you know in your heart and soul that this was your wife? Like this was the partner. This was your half.
You takkan tahu selagi you dah kahwin. Bila you dah kahwin tu, you akan macam, dia awal-awal macam asal dia ni dah dengan aku. Tapi kan?
Oh, faham.
Tapi
Okay, go on.
kau ada perangai kau di mana macam asal dia boleh accept benda tu tau. Rasa macam padahal dia kahwin dengan aku.
That's so interesting.
Kan rasa macam you awal-awal you tak nampak pun lah benda tu. Kenapa dia, tapi ada something yang macam mungkin you buat tu orang lain tak boleh terima, tapi your wife boleh terima. So macam padahal dia yang kahwin dengan aku.
That's why there's this phrase macam, one day you're going to be lucky enough to find a crazy person that will marry you.
Yeah.
Betul.
I see. So the reason why I asked this is because I wanted to know like kenapa you nak hantar message tu to your ex. I mean obviously other than the apology tapi did you feel in your heart and soul that she could have been the one?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Okay, so here's the thing also I realized. After after you going through something and then tiba-tiba the algorithm macam tiba-tiba send something to you FYP. Macam
Okay. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. The Lunu is not the Selulu.
Yeah. So I got a message from my algorithm. There was this one girl, she was like, of course, doing her makeup and everything semua tu, and then she was telling like how her marriage journey apa semua tu, where dia kata macam, she felt she was with someone and that guy and her shared so many common interests. So same with me and my ex, we shared so many common interests. Tapi it wasn't the best relationship she's ever had because there was so many common interests and there of course there were things to talk about, there were things to share and like apa semua tu, but it just didn't work out for them until she met someone completely new and she had the same thing macam Harid. Macam kenapa dia ni dengan aku Kenapa dia ni put into my life? And then dia kata macam it's lovely because the both of you are so different in some sense.
Wow.
Where the differences complement each other. Where macam let's say this person she was a very dominant type of person, macam I nak tengok movie ni. And he was a very just passive kind of person. Okay, sure.
Okay.
So then he learns a little bit on how to be a little bit dominant, and she learns how to be a little bit more passive as well.
Betul.
So
Yes.
cute.
Belajar.
Yeah.
Sorry, I do this about your ex.
So good. No, but me and my ex, we're in the sense. No, me and my ex, we're in the sense where we had so many things in common.
Yeah.
But after that text of she told me to move on though, that's when I realized that macam, in general, what I would do was that I would try to explain again where I was coming from in such a long ass manner, blah 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 blah. But it was this year that I belajar in Islam, where you don't really have to explain to two types of people. To the people that love you and to the people that hate you.
Exactly.
So if I have to explain what I'm going through and why I sent this text, then clearly she's not in the same space as me. And clearly what she's saying is true as well. Maybe I should move on. And clearly there is something probably better for me in the future. So I told myself that it's okay. You know what? Maybe you're right. And I told her, you're right. I should move on. So just for whatever sake it is, I'll just like to say thank you so much for everything. Thank you for appreciating my message and reading it through. Because clearly it was not an easy message to read. And so in the future I don't regret. I just want to say that I love you and thank you for everything.
Aww, okay. Budak-budak sama sekarang not bad lah.
Not bad lah.
Rajin.
Yeah, because that's how it is, because what if one day I turn 60 and I always regret not sending that text?
Ooh, that's a good way to think of that.
Yeah.
Because some people are like, you not text your ex, But like, you do it for yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing it for myself.
Do it for
That's why I
yourself.
didn't have to explain it to anyone. I mean, just do it for myself. I don't want to regret in the future. I've always done something because I don't want to regret.
Wow.
That regret susah gila weh nak buang. You can convince yourself, tak apalah, maybe ni. Tapi dia datang balik.
Yeah, faham.
Damn.
So yeah, now I'm in that stage where betul lah, like you said lah, I'm not forcing any relationships. Kalau orang tu nak jumpa, dia jumpa. Kalau dia tak nak, dia tak nak. Cause why bother though?
Yeah,
Why
though.
bother though?
Chill.
Yeah, though.
Betul.
Yeah, sebab the reason why I'm asking you guys this kan, sebab I takut
Serious
cakap
lah.
benda ni. No, because I met somebody tau recently. And guys, I've met a lot of people in my life, right? But this was the first time I felt so macam, I know in my heart though, that he could be my other half.
Faham?
Tapi unfortunately, like I know he's going through a lot. So macam he kind of like left. Like he kind of was like, yo, I gotta like focus on myself. I was like, oh okay, ciao. So we haven't spoken.
Okay.
But dia macam mana? Like sebelum ni, any guy who comes and goes, whatever, move on. But this was the first time I macam, I think I want to wait for a while. I think I want to. Yeah, so that's why that's why I wanted to ask, like, how long did it take for you to go back to your ex? Because I'm like, damn, is he going to come back? Please come back. Come back!
Faham?
I'm the one for you.
Datang balik lah, siap.
Adakah perempuan rasa
Faham.
begitu disebabkan lelaki yang tinggalkan dia? Adakah sesiapa yang rasa macam tu adakah disebabkan ditinggalkan? Dia ada perasaan nak tunggu tu?
I wouldn't say so. Sebab all the other guys sebelum ni yang tinggal, I'm like, lantak kau, aku tak nak lah.
Pasal datang balik?
But and then dia datang balik. You know, the ones that you don't want nanti datang.
Ya. Selalu macam tu.
Mungkin tak sama dengan ex you. Mungkin tak sama.
Betul, yang dia tak nak datang balik. Sorry.
Yang kita
Kan kita nak macam bila nak datang balik? Macam bila?
Faham.
Yeah, but
To be fair,
Yeah.
I also one of the reasons why I sent that apology juga was because there was so many factors to this. Like you guys wouldn't even imagine. Like there was this one person that DM'd me on TikTok like a very long paragraph about how she was constantly praying for something, apa semua tu. And then suddenly we became pen pals. We just texted each other back and forth, and we were just talking about our prayers and what do you think it meant, blah blah blah, back and forth. And then I macam at one point I said, you know what, I'll just tell her lah, you know what the fuck not. And so I macam, you know what, I find it very beautiful that you told me that your prayers came true because you tahajud and you macam constantly tahajud for this and everything semua tu.
yeah.
But I don't know if it's the same for me Because what I'm praying for is like maybe just to see my ex-girlfriend again. And probably see like the little guy that she has, apa semua tu. And that's why I hope, just to see them one more time maybe. And maybe have a future with them again. But that's just me probably just being a little bit delulu, not being able to read the signs. And then she told me that macam, you know what? I haven't been honest with you as well. Like what I want from my ex-boyfriend is closure. And that's what I've been praying for closure. And then that's when I realized I sit down, like, okay, I'm praying for these things, but what am I doing in the real world to get these things?
Wow.
Like macam you can pray to be a millionaire, but if you're not putting in the work to be a millionaire, how is that going to come true?
Betul.
So here am I, wanting a chance again, but what am I doing?
Yeah, but also you need to, don't be so hard on yourself, I feel like apa yang you minta tu bukan yang Allah tak nak bagi. Dia macam Allah wants to make you realise that, okay, sebenarnya benda yang you nak ni is not good for you. So sebenarnya I will make it happen for you, but in a different way. It could be like a different person. It could be like a new career path, Like kadang-kadang benda tu macam you minta kat Allah, tapi sebenarnya Allah dah plan dah benda tu kat you. Macam actually you nak benda ni but I have something better, you know.
And I completely accept that. I boleh redha dengan that. It's just that I couldn't sit by myself. Takkan I nak duduk and just complain je macam, oh, why is this not happening out or not working out for me when I'm not putting in the work? So after that conversation with her tu lah, I sedar macam, yeah, it's about time lah. How long am I going to sit down here and ponder and wonder without actually doing the work? So that's when I did the work lah. And when I got my answer tu, of course I was sad, but also I felt so relieved at the same time. Like the moment I said goodbye to her though, like truly, like there was nothing else to say, I really felt like a lot of burdens were just lifted off my shoulder. I cried, yeah, but then tenang at the same time. Yeah, like I wasn't forcing anything to happen anymore.
Tapi aku rasa itulah jawapan dia tu.
Yeah, itulah jawapan dia.
Sebenarnya itu lah jawapan dia.
That's the answer. That's what I've been praying for. Kan? For an answer like, okay, if this, because my prayers were always so consistent and simple, which is like, if she's not meant for me, make her meant for me. If she's not the best for me, make her the best for me. Tapi after putting in the effort, after dah tengok, now I know.
Yes.
Betul. I got the answer to my prayers. Cuba bayangkan kalau sampai sekarang tak text dia.
You do.
You takkan tahu.
I would never know. So I took that step forward.
Yeah.
And that's why because I've always preached this, so I have to follow what I preach, which is, God has built half of the bridge. It's your job to build the other half.
Sambung.
So it's only after I built the other half tu baru macam, faham?
Patah balik lah.
Faham? Okay, you stay here. I'm going to go there.
Wait, tapi conversation ni really feeding my delulu, guys. It's bad. It's so bad. Oh my god.
No, what I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to feed your delulu, but in some sense, you're already thinking about it. You're already manifesting for it.
Yeah.
Maybe what's missing is to take the next step for it. Instead of waiting for him, just check up on him. Macam, hey, how you been doing? Tak
boleh. Okay, I rasa, so this is like my rule in life, and this could be like a horrible rule lah. But the rule in life is, I feel like guys naturally just want to chase. I mean, can you guys agree with this? Two boys, here, agree or not? Don't you guys want to chase the girl that you want? Don't you guys want to feel like you want to be the provider? You want to be like the person who...
I love the idea of being the provider.
Okay.
There's this really great mentality of providing for the people that you love.
Betul.
It's a great feeling. It's addictive. It's addictive. But I don't mind being chased once in a while. And it's honestly, sometimes exhausting though, the chase.
Faham.
Sebab I rasa lelaki, ada setengah lelaki yang ada benda ni macam penat tu. Tak apalah. Kan? Tapi ada je kebanyakan juga lelaki yang memang aku nak dia, aku mesti dapat. Macam tu lah.
Tak, sebab I rasa macam, I don't know guys, I rasa macam in a relationship, it's always a good relationship if the guy kind of wants the girl more compared to the other way around.
Faham.
Sebab I rasa macam girls, kita choose who we want to be with. But guys, you guys macam, when you're not ready, you're not going to be ready. But when you decide to be ready, tak kisahlah siapa that girl in your life in the moment, you akan macam, boleh kot.
Betul. Faham.
Okay, I feel like that's true, but also missing a few information there.
Of course,
well.
loophole lah banyak.
Yeah. I feel like, okay, true. Once we know that we're ready, we know that we're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely true. But we won't know until we spend more time with you.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, because this happened to my friend. Nama dia Nick. Nick ni at one point after his last heartbreak, dia kata macam, yup, fuck women, I'ma just be on my own.
Okay, Nick.
I'ma be like Uncle Jal. He just goes to Japan every year and doing right. I'ma be that guy. And then tapi he was still on Bumble and on Tinder from time to time, swiping apa semua tu. So macam, okay, I don't see him doing that, but sure. and then eventually he met this one Bruneian girl, and like he just completely fell head over heels for her. And then out of nowhere, tiba-tiba dia datang kat I, because we were working at the same place. We were working just a normal stupid 9 to 5 job. Literally duduk depan counter reception, just duduk je tu. Kita tengok Netflix. Literally easy money bro. Easy money. Literally easy money.
Ada kerja kosong.
2,300 masuk setiap bulan.
Wow.
Tak buat apa bro. Tak buat apa. Probably once a month kerja akan datang. So you duduk situ doing nothing, and tiba-tiba Nick datang macam, Kim, aku nak guna laptop je. Macam, oh okay, asal? Aku nak brush up my resume. Macam, oh okay, asal? Tak ada lah, just, this is like really early on in the relationship. Like I think like early his first month. Macam, I think I want to marry that girl, so I gotta put some more things up for myself.
Wow.
So that happened because he spent time. Because he spent time, and there's this really great. There's a lot of mysteries around guys and like for girls apa semua. But in all honesty, there are a lot of guys yang chase marriage. Number one is the insecure guy. The insecure guy where he was a nerd throughout his whole life. And then he's chasing hot girls and nak kahwin with a very hot girl very quick because it feeds his self-ego that he's good enough.
Alamak.
Yeah, that's one.
Damn. Scary dia tak payah kahwin kan.
Yeah, but that's true. There's some
Ili.
guys like this exist, you know. Guys like this exist. And second is the guy yang macam rasa macam, you know, this is, I would say in general, most guys. Where most guys just want someone they feel at peace with.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people always disregard this whole peace feeling, though.
Betul.
Because when you're with someone and if you're at peace with them, man, no amount of money could ever take away that peace.
100%.
No amount of anything can take away that peace. It's such a hard thing to find.
Yeah.
That's why some guys sanggup fall for their girl best friends because they feel like a sense of peace there. A sense of fun there. That's why they're willing to risk the friendship.
Faham.
Faham sangat.
Yeah, in pursuit of peace.
Faham
that peaceful feeling when you're with someone.
Wow.
So if you factor in peace in the equation, if you factor in spending time with that person, you know once you spend enough time.
Faham.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
So
mana?
So nak kahwin ke tak?
So no, it's just like
Nah,
maybe what's stopping you from even sending that text?
Because I don't know. I guess for me, I've sent the text. So there was like a time period macam we weren't talking and tak ada lama macam 3-4 hari. So that's when I'm like, dia okay ke? So that's when I texted him. Macam, you okay? Everything okay? And then he just said like, yo, I'm just going through a lot. I need to like focus on myself. And most of the time, people will be like, maksudnya somebody came back maybe your ex came back. All good you do you you know.
Fun.
So I feel macam he needs to work that out. You know, I'm not going to be the one to stop that from happening. You know what I mean?
That's much better.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like macam this girl guy dynamic, I always feel like the girl should just let the guy be. Sebab macam how you said, you needed months to really think about how to like talk back to your ex. You were thinking about it lama gila. Padahal kita orang macam, dah lama sangat ni, dia dah move on.
Faham.
You know, which is so crazy, and that's why I feel like guys always come back because you guys are like in your head. You know, and like imagine if your ex texted you though in that moment, it will be different. I don't know what would happen. But it would have been a different dynamic. Mana tahu korang actually got together. And
no, that's
you
why I
know
always
what I
told
mean?
myself like macam I would be so embarrassed kalau dia text saya dulu.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I gotta make the first move.
Yeah, because girl simple. So kita orang dah tahu dah. We already know who we want. We we see someone, we're like, oh, this could be someone that I could have a partnership with. But guys, we don't really know what you want. We don't know whether you're just settling. Like, what is it?
Nak
Like, we
try
don't know.
dulu ke?
So that's why macam for me as a girl, like, I tak nak text you again sebab I don't know what's going on in his head. And hopefully if he figures it out, and hopefully if the timing is right, then maybe we can come back together. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You gotta just move on and live life and focus on yourself. Faham tak? Sebab girls kita dah tahu. Girls kita dah tahu. Girls kita tahu tak macam korang macam, okay lah, we see where this goes. We're not like that. We already know from the get-go, this is somebody I think I can spend my life with. But guys don't know that yet. So we cannot, we cannot show you that because you need to figure it out yourself.
Betul. Betul. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Tapi masih single lah. Nak macam mana?
Cepatlah teks ini.
Oh my god, malu siya. Can you imagine I'm so delusional. Like he's watching this like, I ain't coming back, bro. Mampus. So this is why we need to move on. Kan? Like the best thing to do is just to live life, guys. Don't let things happen. It should happen naturally, like you said. You should just...
Betul. No, I'm so thankful for my last 2 ex-girlfriends-ish because they kind of showed me how simple it is to actually flirt with a girl that likes you back.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. No, honestly, guys, to the guys out there again, if you're trying like macam you're putting in so much effort just to get a text back, we tak, relax tu.
Yeah, because I want to tell you the guys out there right now, if she wants you, she will text you back.
She will text you
She
back.
won't even take 2 hours though.
Yeah.
Immediately, like bila you text dia macam dia nak reply though, tapi dia pun tak nak desperate, so dia macam okay lah, tunggu 2 minit. Baru reply, faham tak? But she will reply you. No matter how busy we are, no matter like what we're doing, if we want you, you will know.
Yeah.
Betul.
Yeah. They will make a subconscious effort to
Betul.
have you in your life.
Yeah. But at the same time, they want you to want you.
Yes.
So that's why dia orang macam, mama ni nak kita balik tak? Because kita tak nak. We don't want to be like one-sided here.
Yeah.
But we choose who we want, guys.
Also, not gonna lie, like I think I realized this around 2023. It's also a little bit of an ego boost as well. Right? Not gonna lie, right? For the girls as well, like macam knowing that the guy wants to make an extra effort to text you ataupun dia reply tiba-tiba laju gila, it's an ego boost for the girl, right?
Yeah.
It feels much more secure to macam move forward kan.
Yes.
Knowing that it's not just one-sided je.
Betul.
Yeah. That's what I realised. It's good to give a little bit ego boost. Jangan banyak sangat. Don't be too much of a simp. Okay, we don't want you to be another Will Smith. Alright, okay.
I know, right? The fact that dia orang dah separated, weh. Betul, faham tak? Masa the whole thing happened at Oscar, dia orang dah separated, though.
Yeah.
They were separated for 7 years already.
Yeah.
Asal aku tak tahu?
Bro, it's 7 years punya news, bro.
Faham.
Tak apa, benda tu baru keluar like what, last year The
Yeah,
news of them being separated lah. Crazy weh.
Yeah. But Will Smith is too much of a simp, honestly. Like, I love the fact that he has so much love in his heart, but also misplaced it. Yeah. So don't be like Will Smith.
Betul.
Don't be like
Be like Will Smith. And remember, guys, if you are really genuine people and you are nice, don't ever blame yourself if somebody treats you
Yeah, betul.
because it's not you to blame though for being nice. It's the people who mistreat the nice people. People always forget that. Macam
Betul
siapa
tu.
yang salah sebenarnya? Orang yang tahu yang kau baik tapi dia orang buat you sial.
Tapi orang cakap kau sebab kau baik sangat.
But that's not, you shouldn't be.
Kan? Masa cakap aku baik sangat lah.
Kau baik sangat
jahat
lah. Tapi sebenarnya orang tu tahu kau baik. Sebab tu dia buat benda tu. It's not because you baik sangat. Remember that.
Kalau kau jumpa orang baik yang kau bawa baik towards tu, dia baik, dia multiply tu. Macam baik. Macam aku dah hantar kau, tak apalah aku hantar kau pergi TBS. Kau hantar aku pergi TBS?
Ui, let's go.
Asal aku bayar minyak kau. Kau bayar minyak aku.
Belahuan pula.
Okay, tak apa.
Aku bayar tiket bas kau.
Aku bayar tiket bas kau. Kau bayar tiket bas aku. Mak kau suka makan apa? Tak ada, aku jumpa this one Indonesian guy kat TikTok. Dia kata macam, if your enemy is your best, is so kind. Dia macam begitu.
Nak lawan.
Lawan
kan?
dia macam tak apa.
Banyak gila tu sikit sih. Dia just nak baik over baik.
Faham.
Which is true. Like there are some people yang bila you tunjuk baik, dia akan tunjuk baik balik. Baik. But there are some people you tunjuk baik, dia tunjuk sial.
Tunjuk sial.
And if you want to be baik again, boleh, tak ada masalah. Completely up to you. You know, I used to misunderstood the whole phrase of treat people on how you want to be treated. I always thought that phrase meant when I show you kindness, that means I want to be treated with kindness as well.
Oh,
So
okay.
you have to treat me with kindness as well. So macam for example, kalau aku one day tiba-tiba ambil anak kau kan daripada Melaka or whatever, stuff like that kan, pasal kau hantar balik ke sini. So aku expect kau to do the same thing as well.
Faham.
Tapi padahal tak perlu pun.
Betul.
That's what you thought lah.
No, it's
Kau
something.
siapa?
It's like, yeah.
Entitled gila.
Yeah. It's no. Honestly, it was very entitled because I always thought that's what it meant. Like when you treat people how you want to be treated. So I'm showing people how I want to be treated. So that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this. And so this is how I want to be treated. Like, but I didn't realize that it meant that that person has to do that for me.
Yeah.
They don't have to.
Yeah.
It's just the way that dia macam, I am being so understanding to you because I would love that anyone could be so understanding to me. If anyone, not just in you specifically, if anyone.
Yeah.
And regardless if that person is going to show back that kindness ke or not, in the end of the day, I did a good thing. Malaikat belah kanan dah catat dah macam pahala.
Yeah.
I already made God happy by doing something nice. I already did what I need to do because I've done something nice. And regardless if something nice comes back my way, that's not me to force upon, like for me to tell people to give it to me.
Betul.
Yeah, you need to realize that being kind is not transactional.
Yeah.
And you need to realize that you tak boleh control orang lain tu.
Yeah.
Once you
Betul.
accept that you boleh control only your reactions, your thoughts, your actions, life is so much more peaceful.
Yeah.
You cannot control the other person.
Yes, exactly.
Setuju.
Exactly.
Deep ya ni.
Deep, man.
Allah.
Dah nangis-nangis tadi.
Ya, banyak sangat nangis ni guys. Ya Allah.
Subhanallah.
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
Aku yang mata still sakit tu.
Masih
Masih. It was so annoying.
Oh, your bulu mata is inside.
My bulu mata is still there. It's still there.
But also Harith, you have such great bulu mata. I'm so jealous.
Kan? Tahu tak? Ini selepas potong tau.
Kau potong?
Aku potong masa aku sekolah rendah dulu, sekolah agama. Budak perempuan selalu ejek, pakai maskara apa? Cantiknya. Okay. Kita sebagai lelaki kan, lepas tu lelaki pula tengok macam apa, aku bukan perempuan tu, aku tak pakai maskara. Balik tu sak potong. Yes.
I'm so jealous weh.
Tapi ni dah okey balik lah kot.
Faham?
Yeah. Dia dah naik. Kalau tak dulu bersimpul kau tahu.
Wow. Damn.
Kan, tapi itulah. Tapi Hakim punya bulu mata yang masuk mata dia.
Itulah tu.
Bulu mata okey je.
Kena hantar barber lah.
Patut. Damn it. Kita sampai hujung.
Kita dah sampai hujung.
Wow.
Aku rasa 2 jam lebih ni.
Oh fuck.
InsyaAllah.
So, Ili, we already asked you this the last time.
Yeah.
But we want to switch it up for 2024. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So for 2024,
Let's go.
For the next guest to come,
Wah.
what would you like to ask them?
Wow.
Oh my goodness. And I don't even know who the guest is.
You have no idea who the guest is. It could be anything. It could
Betul.
be anything. It could be like macam, what would you say to blah blah blah. It could be like, oh, what if this situation blah 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 blah.
Oh my gosh. I guess, I don't know, what is that one thing that you wish you could, bukanlah change. Sekejap, aku tukar soalan. Sekejap. Tukar soalan. I guess, I feel like this question is so important, right? But ask yourself, do you think your younger self is proud of you today?
Wow.
Because when I ask myself that, I want to see her. I think she's proud of me. So dulu Ili petty gila kalau orang buat something.
Faham?
Jangan tak kah. But now Ili is like, it's okay. We don't know what you're going through. We need to be more forgiving.
Okay,
We need to just understand that you will never understand what you're going through. So just live life.
Faham.
So yeah, I want the next guest you can tanya soalan tu.
Okay, boleh.
Live life. Betul.
Okay. So you guys, thank you again for coming in to this episode 52.
What?
Yay!
Happy New Year to every single one of you. I hope you guys are safe and well. The next time kita keluarkan an episode would be 14th. That would be my birthday.
Happy birthday, Hakim.
So prepare lah wish awal-awal.
Betul.
Dah cakap dah tadi tak transactional.
Tak transactional. Bukan tak transactional. Telling them how I want to be treated.
Bagi tahu.
Alright, okay. See you guys again next time. Ciao,
Thank you,
ciao.
guys.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming,
Lily.
Stop. Dah tahun baru kita
Tahun
stop.
baru tak ada
Dah stop.
Okay lah.
Apa ni?
Okay.
Mwah.
Oh.
Sekian.
Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you so much for that therapy session. Appreciate it. Memang nangis. Ili kalau nangis walaupun sekejap je kan, nampak macam nangis dah beberapa hari.